obviously not our best, but you know, you got to give some credit to your opponent, and you know, just don't like the flavor in my mouth, or you know, with you know the stupid penalties and you know cheap things that were happening at the end of the game are inexcusable and unnecessary in a game of football. So we'll get our stuff straightened out.
Dak did a pretty good job picking holes in the offensive line.
Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pain in the tail. I mean, we wanted him badly over at University of Rhode Island, and Maine got him, and we knew exactly what he was. I mean, but he was really patient, and it was really frustrating to watch because, you know, it looked like we'd be, you know, bottled up a little bit in the gap, and he'd just kind of wiggle on out of there. And then, you know, I think that our tackling wasn't exactly a coaching clinic on how to, maybe a coaching clinic on how not to, but you know, he's a good back, and you know, I don't know what he ended up with, a whole pot full, yeah, two, 4, 5. Come on, I mean, you know, it's that's a big day, it's a monster day, and you know, when you're getting the edge of the defense like that, like he was able to do in other times, whether it was directed that way or on the cutback, and you lose the edge on defense, and you're going to have a problem, and the back's going to have a big day, and he took tremendous advantage of our inefficiencies at times. Good.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Coach. Good luck
All
next
right.
week.
Well, I
Thanks.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Can you guys do me a favor and just kind of
Yeah, I
pass
wanna
this
sit next
off
to
to
you
each
first.
other as you go?
Here, bro, my bad. You can sit here.
Yep.
Jeez, a lot of chairs. Who done? This one right here?
All right, so we'll start with the players first. Jamil Dimby, Chris Ferguson, Micah Wright, Josh Mack, Sterling Sheffield, Jaleel Reed. Questions for anyone?
Michael, let's start with you with the punt return. What did you see on that? And you know, obviously your first big play since you've been back.
Right. You know, I just seen the ball kicked. Obviously, I seen that somebody was running down the field untouched. So I knew I had to make him miss. And after that, the blocking pretty much took care of itself. I made one guy miss and then ran right up the chute just like we schemed it up.
What do you feel when you make that first guy miss and you see that green? What are you thinking?
Showtime. That's it. It's showtime. It's my time to make a play and just try and electrify the game a little bit.
What about you? Again, they were right. It wasn't far. They were right on top of you. But did you see you had at least a little gap to make a cut first?
Yeah. Yeah. They can't. They have to be a yard away before they can hit me. So I know I had that split second to react. Most of the time, that's enough.
Chris, what did that do? What did that punt return do for the offensive team?
I mean, it just gave us the energy we needed. I mean, obviously, early we were a little flat, and then we started rolling, and then the punt return just sparked everything. Sparked the stadium, sparked our guys, our defense, and then it's kind of lights out from there.
4 straight possessions, touchdowns in the second half. What was different?
I think just slowing down and listening to what the coaches say, believing what they're saying. I mean, Coach H's message to us is simple: just do your job, and everybody takes care of their job. Then we're going to be successful. And since we have the players that we need, and we're a good team, then things are going to turn out like that.
What about when Josh runs for 250? I mean, how easy does that make your job?
It really helps. I mean, the balance is unbelievable. Just in our offense, I mean, offensive line obviously, and our guys at wideout, and then Josh is just. Sometimes I just sit back and watch him make runs, and I just smile because, you know, it makes everything easy. You can do your thing, kind of call it the 1-2 punch, let me do my thing, let him do his thing, and then kind of roll from there.
Is this the most comfortable you felt out there with the 5 passing touchdowns here in that conference?
100%, yeah. Just a lot of talks with Coach Cohen and different people to kind of slow the game down, seeing everything, taking my drop, and going through my reads.
Jamil, how important was his punt return, and then you guys took over. The offensive line took over in the second half. I mean, big holes. I mean, what was different? How much did his punt return mean, and what happened in the second half?
Like all the guys are saying, I think the common theme was it just electrified us. But as far as the run game, we had everything schemed up pretty well throughout the week. Coaches did a great job. We had a great scheme for it, and I think that juice and that energy from the punt just rallied us up, and we just executed. We kept executing, and running down the field. It takes a lot of heart, and our guys got that up front. So it's good.
Did they lose a little in the second half? Did they seem like, especially after you went ahead, started building? Did they it looked like it got easier as the half went along.
Yeah, definitely. When you start running the ball and, you know, you can pop 3, pop 4 here, then, you know, get a long run. Josh Mack was doing a good job hitting the holes, executing. They wear it down, and everybody gets tired, but it's tough for a defense when you're marching down the field and just running the ball. So they definitely got wore down.
Chris, did you feel you had something to prove today after the last 2 games?
I think, you know, going in, you don't want to really think that. You kind of just want to focus in and lock in. And Coach H said we don't want to chase a win. You kind of just want to let it happen. If you do your job and you do what you're supposed to, then it's going to come. And all these guys around me, they make it easy, truthfully.
Sterling, they scored on 3 of their first 4 possessions in the game. What did you guys do defensively to turn things around?
We just needed to lock in and everybody execute and do their assignment. In the first half, a lot of the guys were really executing and being aggressive from the point of attack. Came out slow, but we got to learn to be able to come out fast. In the second half, we came out, except for the few penalties, that's unacceptable, but we came out flying, and guys' heads were high. Micah's touchdown helped the defense a lot with momentum and everything, and so if we're able to come out and have a performance like we did in the second half every single game, then it's going to be a lot better. It'll be a lot less points on the board.
Did you expect the quarterback rotisserie out there? They just kept changing, you know.
We saw it on film. But we were just prepared for both quarterbacks. We knew number 10 liked to run a lot, and also we knew that number 8 likes to throw the ball. Likes to throw the ball deep and everything. So we were ready for both factors. It didn't really come as much of a surprise for us, but just us being prepared and knowing which quarterback likes to do it.
Sterling, knowing that they have to throw the ball once you get the lead, why does that make your job on defense easier? Or?
Once we're able to get a team one-dimensional, it makes everybody's jobs. The offense is a lot more predictable. When the offense is predictable, we're allowed to play a lot fast. The guys up front able to anticipate the ball, the snap count, and be able to get off the ball fast, and knowing, especially that since the pass, that they have a chance to be able to make a play. And on the back end, by our corners and our safeties, knowing that's majority going to be pass for the rest of the game, they're able to play their keys and read their assignments a lot better than they would if they're playing 50-50.
Josh, your game. Yeah, talk about your game.
It was pretty simple, you know. Just listen to the coaching staff, paid attention to the game plan all week, and just read my keys.
Their coach mentioned you were very patient. You know, you were able to find the holes and wait till the seams opened.
Yeah, definitely. That was my struggle last week. You know, my footwork. We worked on that all week. My footwork was kind of fast, so it kind of I wasn't able to read my reads and my lanes like I was able to this week. You know, so I had to work on all week, slowing down my footwork, being patient, let everything develop in front of me. Me and Coach H had that talk and just listen.
Julio, what changed it for you guys? Obviously, the passing game, 5 touchdown passes, you caught 3. What was different as the game progressed?
I just feel like we played as a unit. You know, the guys in front were protecting. You know, Josh started getting going a little bit. They're like, we make each other's jobs easier. If, you know, it might not happen sooner, but it'll happen later. If we're passing the ball well, then eventually Josh is going to open it up for him, and vice versa. But ultimately, it started with the game plan. We had a great game plan. Like, we're always prepared. It's just all about are we going to execute or not.
Julia, what were you thinking when they called the flea flicker?
Oh, we knew it was a touchdown.
We run that play. We practice that play all the time.
But like I said, that's another situation where, you know, the coaches put me in a position to make a play. You know, any of our guys could have went out there and, you know, ran that play and successfully executed it. It just, you know, our coaches put us there.
Okay,
were you surprised?
You're running free.
Yeah, were you surprised how open you were?
What do you think?
It's crazy because, you know, when you watch film and then you watch the safeties and you watch how they, you know, come downhill so aggressively, it's just like, okay, yeah, we're going to get them on it. To be honest, when the play first started, the look was a little different. The rover was kind of outside on top of me, so I'm like, you know, I was a little hesitant at first, but then once he bit, I just knew it was, you know, touchdown.
What about you, Chris? What are you thinking on that play? I mean, you just...
Yeah, just trying to stay calm. I think I gave it to Fitzy, and then I dropped back, and I saw a guy coming, so I just caught it and just chucked it up, and, you know, just saw Leo screaming down the middle, and then I didn't get to see it because I got hit, but I got up. I just heard the crowd, and, you know, it was awesome.
You ever throw 5 touchdowns in a game before?
No, sir. First time.
Thanks.
Guys, thank you very much. Congratulations. Good luck in Albany next year. Well, thank you very much.
Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, obviously just great to get that winning feeling back in the locker room. That's the best feeling in the world, And we talk about it all the time and just getting back to it. And I thought our guys did a really good job just handling the message this week. It was about us. It was about disciplined execution. I told them if they have, they got to put the team first. If they have faith and a belief in one another, that allows them to play disciplined. I felt like the last couple of weeks we've been chasing the win and chasing the win and chasing the result and not taking to appreciate the time, what it takes to get there. And that was the message before the game, is just play disciplined, and then at the end of the day the wind will find us. And I think we did a good job with just responding to adversity.
Great balance on the offense today, really.
Yep.
Between the run and the pass, was that the plan coming in?
Yeah, I think we knew we needed to help Ferg out, and we had a great game plan put together by the O staff. And obviously, there's nothing better than watching your team run the ball at will. That's great. And then obviously Ferg took care of the ball. Our receivers had a good day, and just glad to see how we responded from 21-10. That could have went a different way, and we just talked about all week about responding to adversity and coming out of the Villanova game. I think that was the thing I was upset with the most, was when it was 14-0, we just folded, and that's not who this team is. And we just want to get back to being a Maine football team. That's tough. When we did that today, when we were down 21-10, that could have went either way. And I was happy to see our guys respond and just play together.
Mike, of course, game changer right there.
Yeah, I was. We talked on the sideline. We were down 21-17. I wasn't initially going to call my timeouts because of we were getting the ball at half. I didn't want to give them another chance. They've been throwing it pretty well, and that changed when we got the TFL. They snapped the ball on that first down, and it kind of got them into a 2nd and 15, so I decided to use the timeouts, and obviously it worked out for us, and it was huge momentum. I mean, this place came alive, and I can't thank the fans and the alumni and our support enough. I mean, this place was awesome today. If you don't come out to a game this year, I don't know what you're doing. We got some great things going on here. The tailgate, just the support we get from all the fans. It was homecoming today. But this place can be pretty special. We just need everyone's effort, and we got that today from all our staff. I want to thank them for doing a great job. We can't do it without them, all the ops guys, and it's just this place is pretty unique and pretty special, and I think today you witnessed that. Najee, we got an X-ray on his ribs. I haven't heard back yet. That was at halftime, so we'll see what comes out with that. But we'll just take that hopefully tomorrow.
Didn't play in the second half, right?
Yeah, so we got an X-ray at halftime, and then we kind of went from there, and we just decided to take him out. I haven't heard the results of that yet, but it was on his ribs.
What was the defensive change? I mean, they scored on 3 of the first 4 possessions, but then you scored 41 unanswered points after that.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It was great to see us respond from 21-10 because we really weren't stopping them.
Right.
Third down was the story in the first half. They were killing us on third down. They were getting anything they wanted. We were doing a good job on first and second down. We talked as a staff right before the half and at halftime that we just didn't have to change our calls. We just weren't getting off the field on third down because that's the thing that happens as a coach. You start to second-guess everything, and it's really not the scheme. It's just your guys got to be in position to make plays, and they were just making them. But third down was the story of the first half. They were, if you split the stats up.
Well, they had a 3rd and 22.
Yeah, 3rd and 22. I mean, I know they were 6 for 13, I think, but if you took that half by half, they might have been 5 for 6 or something like that in the first half. So I thought that was the story. We settled down. And, again, just our guys on defense, just being disciplined and executing when you're down 21-10. Is key, and I'm proud they listened to the message.
111 points at home now in 2 games. Is there anything you can attribute that to, just waking up in their own beds or just the crowd supporting them?
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with this place, and I just said it. Again, I'm going to thank everyone that was involved today, from the fans to the alumni that came back to the support staff to all the people that are cleaning up the stadium right now. I mean, that's what this place is about. It's a college town. It's a great college town, and today, again, I'm happy that we got to to be on the good side of it and show them our appreciation. But I think there is something special about this place. I think we're growing it into an event on game day. We had a lot of different things going on. The Blackbird Walk is one of my favorite parts of the week now. So it's just a great time for us.
Joe, I know, Chris said, you can't put pressure on yourself. It had to be good seeing instead of throwing 6 interceptions,
no, you're right.
touchdown.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. And I think, the more and more I do this, it's just taking care of yourself. And Chris did that today, and we did some things during the week. I said to you guys when we talked in the middle of the week, we changed some of the preparation things. We did some different things during the game and just game plan-wise to help him out. And I really think he molded into it, and that'll probably be the plan going forward. We'll face adversity again with him. He'll probably throw an interception again. We'll have to respond from that, but that's who that kid is. There's no one that cares more about this team and his teammates than that kid. And we're behind him. We made a decision back in August to go with him, and that's the type of kid he is, and you just see the support he has. And, if he takes care of the football, we'll be in good shape.
Josh, again, talking about his patience,
Yeah, we talked a lot about that during the week. And when I meet with the offense, it's just giving my opinion from a defensive coordinator's perspective in a defense, and we all did, and they don't need me to tell them. They're smart guys. They're smarter than me. So he was just rushing things. His footwork was too fast. We weren't letting the block set up on a lot of our zone schemes, and he did a good job with that today. And we were proud to see that, him taking coach, and he had a disciplined week from Josh. And that was good to see. And obviously, our O-line and that game plan was on point like it is every week, and that was great to see.
And really, it's important to get the first conference win, right?
Yeah, no doubt. We get the monkey off our back per se, and it's just nice to more importantly just get that winning feeling back in the locker room. I can't tell you how good that is for these guys to experience that. And now we just have to just keep responding the same way, and the message will be the same. A disciplined execution on the road, a 6.5-hour bus trip. We leave here on Thursday, but we're going to enjoy this. I always tell the guys, enjoy the win, because they don't come often, as we've already learned the first month of the year.
Great. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.